well, this is my guess. I'm not really sure if it is, but I think it is the tutorial section of the game. Probably when we start the game, they'll probably bring us here so we could like figure out how to like use characters and like maneuver and stuff, which is cool because it's nice to get a little small tutorial before you play a game. I love that, you know, just to get like a feel for it and stuff. Some new bosses we haven't seen at all. Not like all this stuff is pretty much new. Ji-yeon has a second ult. His first ult was different. It wasn't like this. His other ult, he was standing on the ground. This is a second ult that he does where he jumps and throws his pole arm down. We could confirm that Ji-yeon has 2 ults instead of 1. I don't think every character is gonna have the same thing. It's still interesting nonetheless. And we see Taoki, bro. I don't even know if I'm saying her name right, but this is insane. It's just insane. They're showing all these characters already. We're like going into the live stream and then boom, new design. Yeah, I'm like freaking out. It's not Yang Yang, it's Yang Yang. This is kind of new. She does a different move that I haven't seen before. She does like this crazy slicing on top and then slams down. That's something I have not seen. Baileon, we've seen her test before, but it was a little different. Okay, so Chixia has new gun here. This gun is completely different. I don't know if it's a different weapon. The first exclusive footage that we got, it was a completely different weapon. But Yang Yang, her weapon looks different too. And dude, Baileon has her little ult like scar on her thigh. I was like, okay, cool. Not gonna complain about that. It's pretty cool. And they showed this new girl. Well, she's not new, but they completely redesigned her and she looks 20 times better. She's basically like a leaf user or a tree user and she like surfs on the ground with roots. It's so fucking cool. Dude, I don't know. I'm just super hyped about this game. This game is gonna be so fucking good. The ult is so nice. And they all have ults, so I don't know if they're all like very rare characters or, you know, it's hard to tell. I don't know yet. This part was insane. They showcased the Rowdy Ruff boys, bro. They really, this blue guy, dude. Yo, let me tell you, bro, this guy coming in hot with the freaking Michael Jackson hat. Look at that tux, the blue, you know, he's got swagger, bro. He's looking clean. And on top of that, my dude pets cats, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this was very unexpected for me. I didn't think they were gonna show me this. I was like, oh, damn, okay, and then they show gameplay. This guy punches, right? And I wanted to note that his kit, which eventually we're gonna have to like see more of it because we don't really know. They're probably gonna show breakdowns of these characters. I don't even know his name, but this little pillar, I think he drops that because it's like the same color as him. So I don't know what exactly this does. Maybe it gives him a buff or something. I don't know, but I thought it was a pretty cool detail. I think he drops that because it looks like when he's like punching and stuff, he uses this big like bat or like a mallet or something, right? To slam down and knock his enemy back and stuff. So he does like these crazy kicks, bro. Like he's dope as fuck. Super cool. And it's like lightning, right? It's so cool. It's time to show the red guy. Dude, they going hot with this dude. My theory is that these two and the third person that we're gonna see next, I think the 3 of them are doctors. He looks like a doctor. He has a white cloak. I think lore-wise, I think these 3 are doctors in this region or whatever. He holds a lighter, which kind of shows a little bit of personality. Is pretty cool. He is also a gun user. Very interesting gameplay. He uses his lighter to do his big explosion. It's super cool. And then on top of that, he starts shooting and it's like passive, like little flame shards, like shooting at the enemy. I wonder if that applies when you switch to another character. I don't know, but it would be really cool to see if that's the case. Now, we've already saw Ji-yeon. They basically showed 3 husbandos in one shot. They delivered to the freaking Kuro community because everybody was complaining, where are the male characters? And they're right here. So he jumps up and throws a spear down. So he has 2 ults confirmed. Like for sure he does. Very interesting, man. I don't know. That was like some heat that they dropped, bro. The Rowdy Ruff men. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. This thing is called a Gourd. When you play the game, this is like you're capturing device, right? So basically you go in the open world, you fight some bosses or monsters or whatever creatures, echoes, right? That's their names. After you defeat them, you can capture them and use them to your advantage, and they could help you in battle, in combat, whatever. They could give you buffs, they could give you boosts, they could give you crit rate, they could do a bunch of stuff, right? By the way, I want to say one thing, dude. Basically, co-op is already confirmed. During the live stream, they confirmed that co-op is gonna happen basically. And in the UI, we have, you know, we have resonators. I don't even know what this is, resonator terminal missions team, but we have a friends part. And I wonder if in the beta we could add friends. I hope we can. If you guys haven't signed up for the beta, you should, because if you get accepted and I get accepted, we could be friends in Wuthering Waves and we could play together. Okay, I don't know how many people it is. The teams are going by 3, so maybe it's possible that we could go in 3 teams. Whichever echo you apply can give you a buff, can give you more attack, more HP, more defense, more crit rate, you know, so it's pretty cool that those echoes do that for you. They show the dragonfly, which the dragonfly, they showed us that you can do that in a puzzle. This new lemur thing, I don't know what it is. We've seen this puffy ball one. The hog, I don't think we've seen before, but it's still very interesting. And it just gets bigger and bigger as we go, right? So we've seen this like bird thing before in an earlier trailer. We've seen the wolf a couple times already. We have the salamander, we've already seen it. Dude, they put a freaking bear, a grizzly bear's in it. And then this plant, which like does some shockwave. This freaking mortal psycho guy swipes through. It's like fire. It's insane. This freaking gorilla that holds like a freaking concrete block. I can't believe that we're gonna fight that thing. That's just insane. It gets even crazier. Like they're showing all these crazy echoes that we can capture for ourselves and we could use in battle. This flying creature, which I have no idea what it is. So this thing is supposedly a mosquito. In the community they call it a mosquito, so it's an ice type and it looks freaking hideous, but I am excited to fight it. This right here, I don't know how we're gonna fight this narwhal thing, but we could summon this thing too, and it's insane that we can summon it. I cannot freaking believe that this is gonna be summonable and we're gonna be able to use it. And my oh my, the rarest ones of all, the freaking devs, man. These guys are the real goats. Just from this trailer, dude, she doesn't look like a normal NPC character. She actually looks like a playable character. Like her design is actually kind of nice. So I'm gonna assume that she's gonna be someone that we can use in the game. I'm just gonna assume it. I'm not really sure. I just thought it was weird that they stayed in this section. She could be just a random NPC. Does she have another name? Maybe that's a nickname, I don't know. But I thought that was kind of interesting. Miss Xiaofu or Xiaofo. She's holding some nasty, hideous food that she's trying to feed to her friend. And then Cosmo and Cloudy come out, you know, help him out. Now, this guy, we haven't seen any gameplay of. Everybody, the whole community is like excited about him. And he summons clouds. So I'm going to assume that like Cosmo and Cloudy, maybe it has some relation. Maybe they're like brother and sister. I don't know. Maybe this guy has like abilities that let you use clouds. So maybe he fights like with actual clouds in his gameplay. I don't know because they haven't showed it. But a lot of people are like, damn, when are they gonna show this guy? A lot of people want to see more of him and he hasn't gotten any exposure whatsoever. So here's the trio for the game basically. So they're basically showcasing for Wuthering Waves like as like the 3 marketable characters, I would say, is Yang Yang, Bai Leon, and Chisia. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. So this is gonna for sure be a huge challenge. This is not gonna be like you're gonna be shielded forever and you could dodge as much. No, you gotta time a lot of stuff when you're fighting these enemies, man. We're gonna lose in this game and I'm all for it. Okay, I want to lose in this game. I want this game to be challenging. I don't want it to be easy. I want it to be based off like, oh damn, I wasn't fast enough on my dodge. Like I need to be a little bit faster when I press the button. I wanted to point out, I don't know what this is, but it would be really cool. But there's like this little hourglass thing floating and I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's like an ability or anything. My guess or my theory is that I think it's like a timed challenge. So maybe you have to beat the boss at a certain time for a certain reward or to set a record. Maybe you're like the fastest record holder of beating this boss at a certain time. Best record, no one has beaten you. That's like maybe the competition with other online players. That's pretty cool. I'm about that, you know. This is just speculation. I'm not really 100% sure, but that's just my guess because I've never seen this hourglass thing floating. It's possible that it could be one of those things. I'm just gonna guess because the showcasing where they did earlier, they never had that before. And they have it here too, which is very interesting. I wonder if it's timed based. Maybe you have to beat it at a certain time. But here we're fighting the freaking giant mosquito, dude. Freaking ice. And it's just going crazy. It's insane. We're fighting this huge gorilla. This thing is attacking nonstop. It bounces off the tree and bounces off the tree to attack us. Like their moves are pretty advanced. You gotta be sure to dodge. At the end of all this, we're gonna be able to use these bosses for endgame. So this thing is insane. It's a freaking motorcycle dude that throws fire and he like attacks with his motorcycle. It's freaking insane, dude. Like, I don't know what else to say. It looks hard. Like, this is not gonna be an easy game. We got a boss battle here. Supposedly this is like a villain. I don't know his name either. Let me know in the comments below if you know what his name is. I don't know. This dude throws cards and I wanted to compare him to Luxord because Luxord kind of has the same abilities. He's always throwing cards and stuff. He kind of reminded me of him because he's throwing that and they explode too. But he's a very interesting character nonetheless. They ended it off with a dancing turtle, bro. Actually, let me know in the comments below if I missed anything. What was your favorite part about this live stream? What are you most excited for? And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.